just a moment, guys. Okay. We are going to continue with Mass Effect. Okay. Now we head
In
back
light
out.
of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial
I've heard that one already on this save. That one's played before. There's a keeper over here. Go ahead and grab its reading.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Yes, Commander?
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a
Okay, we've already
navigator
heard
right out of
this.
school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
To be completely honest, I might just end up steamrolling the rest of the main story for this one. I'm not 100% sure though.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Well, damn.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alrighty, so this is where Liara is.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers. But I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people.
That's fucking
Please,
adorable.
just pretend this conversation never happened.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
I'm sorry, she's just adorable. Just thinking that might be Caden. There's Caden. What is up, mate?
Commander, do you have a minute?
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
I wanted to get to know you a little better, that's all. Thanks for the talk, Caden.
Well, you're welcome, man. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
No, I don't. We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
Next up is Garrus. Basically just gonna talk to as many of them as I can.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
Oh.
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right, or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks.
Hey. Oh. Hello, Rex.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Okay. Time to move forward. Time to move on and get cracking with some more progression.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. You don't come off very well. She talked rings around you.
With all due respect, Admiral, I'm a soldier, not a public speaker.
She shouldn't have ambushed you. We have a press corps for a reason. Nobody's blaming you. There is one other matter, however. The Citadel has been trying to play down Saren going rogue. It makes the Spectres look bad. Your mention of him was politically inconvenient.
I wasn't aware of that. I won't discuss him again, sir.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Okay. No. Okay, so we don't want to do a main story yet. Local cluster. Soul.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Okay.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Oh, this is the Milky Way, okay. Good to know. So I think it was the moon where was it? I think this is the area where the AI, was it Mars? No, it wasn't Mars. Mercury, maybe? No, pretty sure it was somewhere in this solar system where the AI that went rogue is it Jupiter? Nope. What about Saturn? Nope. Neptune? No. Uranus? No. Huh. I could have sworn it was in this area, but I guess not. Oh, wait. It's still Pluto. It was not Pluto. Okay, guess it wasn't in this area. Good to know. Yangtze been through? Oh, I think this was where we were meant to go for that older lady who told us about the crime lords. Okay. We're going to take Gareth and Rex. Real quick, we did get a level up. Max out Spectre training. Excuse me. Max out that. And increase that. Max out that. And increase that. There we go. Map. Oh, we'll go to this one first, it's closer.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Those husks. Interesting. Wonder how we managed that.
Go, go!
Oh my god, y'all getting knocked down this shit.
I think we're good,
Looks
Shepard.
like Cerberus has other bases on this world, Shepard.
Well, we're getting some armor and stuff here for those two. That's good. Oh, not map. Squad. I didn't need to go equipment. Higher damage, lower heat sink, higher accuracy. We're gonna take it. Ours is better. So we got 2 Turian and 1 Krogan. So we want to give him the light armor. Oh my god, he is looking great in that. I like the color scheme. Alright, Rex is up next. He is also looking great in that. Again, I really like the color scheme. Damn. We want to give a tsunami to Garrus. And then Rex will get the Banshee. Well, we have a Tsunami 5. Okay. Oh, not there. Map. It's another... I think that's where we came in. It's more down here. Oh, some human armor. I don't think I can use this. So I think I can only use light armor. Chameleon Tool 4. Okay, so apparently the door down there is inaccessible. Good to know. Do want to see if I can use that armor. Nope, didn't think so. I can only use light armor as an infiltrator. Excuse me. Alright, so another one up here. outside of here. Looks like this, yeah, this is gonna be exactly the same by the looks of it.
Shutting them down.
Come on, pop out, motherfucker.
Next base, Shepard. This is my kind of mission.
Apparently he likes this mission. Again, that's inaccessible. Sorry, inaccessible. It doesn't look like we can loot any of the things here. So, we just get moving to the third and final research lab. We did level up again. Oh, now I can use medium armor. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. That's actually great. Alright. Go ahead and max out Turian Agent. And max out combat armor. Boom. We're gonna make a save here as well, because we haven't saved in a little bit. It's actually great that I'm able to use medium armor now. Can't wait till I'm able to use heavy, if that ends up becoming possible, that is. Map. So this is the final one. down. Two down.
Redeploy.
Okay, looks like this one's gonna be identical in layout. Yep, okay. This is the Cerberus one.
That doesn't happen.
Damn. Oh, that's brutal.
It's gone. I guess Cerberus found enough.
Oh man. Where's the last one?
Some payback.
All that just to find out he's dead. That is very, very sad. Rest in peace, Admiral. Ooh. Surely that's not the end of it. Check out this anomaly. Head to Nephron in the Columbia system of the Voyager cluster and destroy it gladly. We do have a level up though, so we're gonna go ahead and take it. Oh man, his helmet looks real scary. I'd be terrified if I saw that running towards me. So we got assault rifles. None better for me. We got shotguns. That one's actually significantly better. As is that one. In fact, that one's better than the Firestorm. So we're gonna go with that. This does more damage and has better accuracy, so we're gonna take it. Map. Return to Normandy. We're gonna go destroy the Cerberus base. Because they killed the Admiral. Not the one voiced by Keith David, but still. An Admiral. They killed a dear friend. We will not tolerate that. Cluster was it? The Voyager cluster. This is the Voyager cluster. Which means where I need to go is probably in this system here.
Commander, incoming signal from 5th Fleet HQ on the Citadel.
Commander Shepard, something uncomfortable has just come up. In the First Contact War, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
What?
What makes this uncomfortable?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in. A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead. About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th.
God
if somebody
damn.
finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
I understand this must be handled, but I don't have anyone trained to deal with this sort of thing, sir.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
Well, lucky us. That's where we are.
We'll get on it immediately, Admiral. And we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck.
Isn't that handy? Just so happens to be in the exact cluster we're in. Columbia. I think this is the one that the main base of the Cerberus is in. So it looks like we're going to be working in this area for a little bit. Ah, Neferon. There we go. Wait, no, we're not in the Voyager cluster. We're in the... Are we in the Voyager cluster, or are we in... No, I think we're in the Yang Z cluster. Same team. Ooh, icy planet. Alright, so where are we headed? Right here. Man, this is quite rocky terrain. Real quick, gonna get some of my drink. Much better. It's gonna be near identical. Yep. Apparently so. That's rather boring. I was hoping for a larger dungeon to work with here. Just for the Admiral. Oh. That's all there is to it. Excuse me. Huh. It's a bit anticlimactic. Kind of disappointing that that's all there is to it. Got some medium armor for Rex, but I think he's using heavy armor right now already. At least we get a decent amount of loot. What do you mean override failed? Okay, so that's identical to what I've currently got. That's identical, okay. Again, kind of a disappointing ending to the little quest line there. But we can move on. Don't know why I did that. Because now we can go handle that that missile thingy that we got the message about. Squad. Excuse me. Okay.
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're going to want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
Oh?
Who are you, and who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Program.
Oh!
You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
These are classified Alliance files. I'm not handing them over to you.
Be reasonable, Commander. Cerberus was operating outside Alliance jurisdiction. You don't owe them any loyalty. The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive. No secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
Fuck it.
I'll transmit the files.
I knew you were a reasonable woman, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is the Voyager cluster. So I need to check exactly where... Yep, see, got a little bit of Renegade, but that's fine. How are we looking on the two? Oh, not bad. So if we go here... Amazon system and the Voyager cluster. That's over here. Question is exactly where from here is it coming from? I'm guessing it's that first one we opened up because that said we could actually land. The others are simply saying survey or have no prompt at all. So it's looking like it's going to be that one. Yep. There's nowhere else it could be. Take the same team. Oh, we got a trophy. Neat. Lion Coleman beacon. See what we're dealing with. This game is actually really enjoyable for me. I'm finding this to be very fun. What do we have here?
Mineshaft. That's the source of the signal.
This smells.
I agree. Your probe didn't crash. It was moved here.
They may not know what they have. Let's find it before they set it off.
Right.
Okay. Well, that is quite the interesting development. So there's two potential paths. This appears to be the one we're looking for. Holy cow, that startled me.
That was a detonator. Someone just screwed us.
Shepard, at last.
You have me at a disadvantage.
My name is Ilanos Halliot. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
In most criminal organizations, it's the one who's recognized as the most successful.
That's correct. The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
You're the one behind the attack on Elysium.
I was the motivator, the instigator, the one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster. The one blamed when it failed. Failed! I was ruined when your kind held against the Blitz. What better way to recover my reputation than by eliminating the first human Spectre?
It doesn't have to be like this, Halliot.
Empty words from a dead woman. Goodbye, Shepard.
Orders, Commander.
We've got air and light, and the Normandy's still in orbit. Let's look for another way out.
I disabled it now. Oh. Dear Lord. Fuck. We're gonna blow up here. I wasn't quick enough. Let's try that again. How far back am I being put? Please tell me that it's right at that point. And not like the last time that I hard saved, because that would be rather annoying. I have autosave on, so... Okay, we're not too far back.
Mine shaft. That's the source of the signal.
This smells.
I agree. Your probe didn't crash. It was moved here.
They may not know what they have. Let's find it before they set it off.
Right.
Well, they definitely know what they have. We're gonna make a hard save right here. Just in case we fail to do this quick enough again. Because we really aren't given much time to do it. Excuse me. I am curious. How did he know that we'd be the one sent to deal with it? How did he know that they wouldn't send someone else? I mean, yeah, we're the first human Spectre, so it's very likely that we'd be sent, but it's not guaranteed. Alright, we're gonna make another hard save right here, actually. Allow us to get back in quicker.
That was a detonator. Someone just screwed us.
Shepard, at last.
You have me at a disadvantage.
My name is Ilanos Halliot. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
In most criminal organizations, it's the one who's recognized as the most successful.
That's correct. The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
You're the one behind the attack on Elysium.
I was the motivator, the instigator, the one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster. The one blamed when it failed. Failed! I was ruined when your kind held against the Blitz. What better way to recover my reputation than by eliminating the first human Spectre?
My crew will come for me.
Oh, let them. We'll be ready. An Alliance warship would make a fine prize. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, the ores here are laced with heavy metals. I'm afraid your suit radios aren't powerful enough to transmit out.
It doesn't have to be like this, Halliot.
Empty words.
I'm gonna call him Halibut from now on.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Orders, Commander.
We've got air and light, and the Normandy's still in orbit. Let's look for another way out.
One down, 2 to go. Whew, okay. Oh, we disabled the bomb. Okay. Oh, guess we're heading back in. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Just gotta go eliminate halibut. Take the same team. That's where we need to go. And go ahead and do our level ups. We're gonna have plenty of stuff to sell. That much is for sure. I'm gonna make another hard save. Don't imagine we can easily find it. Try though. I really hope I don't have to go all the way back through there, if that's possible. If we're looking, I think that's going to be possible to find. But we'll find out. Somehow we're managing it. We're gonna get close to the top and then not get all the way around. Nope, somehow we were able to find it. He got what he deserved. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and return to the Citadel, I think. Just a moment, guys. Oh, one of my dogs was clawing at my door, but apparently not. Before we leave the ship, we're gonna go down and talk to Garrus. That's why the heck not. Man, this elevator is slow.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, interesting things.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts. Organs, mostly.
Oh, damn.
We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample that ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Salarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threatening? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off.
That's gross.
Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. They wouldn't listen.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Fair enough. Alrighty.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for them.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
That's pretty damn good. So I can use up to medium armor. That is better than my current set. Let's pick it up. My current one's better than that. Okay, so I can sell all assault rifles. And I can sell all shotguns. I can sell all handguns. I can sell all snipers. I can sell all all Omni tools. That's the one I just bought. Sell all the armors. Okay.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Keep the ammo upgrades. You know what I'm gonna do? Mark everything I'm selling as junk. That makes it easier.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
And I sell all junk. That got me a decent amount. I'm actually really happy with that. Nah. Now we're gonna head out onto the Citadel. We'll take Garrus and Caden with us, why the heck not? I like taking Garrus with me.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
That's disappointing. That one
Logged. The commanding officer is
like
ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
I like the color scheme of the other one. a shame. But nothing I can do about it.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Actually, real quick, we're gonna go speak to the requisitions officer here.
Hello,
see
Commander.
if he's got anything new.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Wish I could use heavy armor, but I can't. I can only use up to medium. Mine is better. Okay. Already got the scan for that keeper. Why am I suddenly walking so slow? What is that? So it was in the Presidium. Assuming it's near the embassies, who said it was the Diplomat's Lounge. I think that was the bar up here where we talked to a guy about Subnautica's wife.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
It sounded like you needed some help.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on a cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers.
Oh, I
there
remember
were no
this.
reported survivors.
You want me to hunt down the people who killed her?
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
You can't negotiate with criminals.
It's too late. I transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
Why would they put you in jail? You're the victim here.
Government representatives on the Citadel are not allowed to negotiate with terrorists. It's too dangerous. Paying a ransom would only encourage more kidnappings. I support the law in theory, but when I got the message, all I could think about was Dahlia's safety. I doubt they would actually send me to prison for what I did, but they would strip me of my post, and Dahlia would still be in the hands of the slavers.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Don't worry. I'll bring your sister back.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right woman for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
Yeah, I remember this one. I did this on my original save. Okay.
Your biotics are impressive, Lieutenant. I'm surprised that humans stop using the L2 configuration with results like yours.
My ethics can be pretty bad, and I'm one of the lucky L2 implants. The L3s are safer.
Humanity will be judged by the sacrifices its people are willing to make, Lieutenant. The Turians would have kept the L2 implants.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Okay, so where are we gonna head next? Well, first of all, I'm going to be right back, guys. I'm going to go get something to snack on real quick. Alrighty, I am back. Okay, I think we're actually going to end this stream here. Because I need to install a game for a stream later tonight. As well as just let my system rest a bit. I've been playing a lot today. So, I hope this was enjoyable. And to anyone watching the stream in playback mode after it's been finished streaming, if you made it this far, I hope you enjoyed it. Excuse me. Have a wonderful day and or night. And I will see y'all next time.